Okay guys, ignore my hair, we're about to fix it. But we are doing the highly requested slick back tutorial on Pinterest. I think I got over 1 million impressions on this photo I posted. I was trying to get into Pinterest a bit more. So I posted random photos in winter that I took, and one happened to be a good slick back day. You know, some days they're not as good. And it got over 1 million impressions. People were commenting, tutorial, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I forgot until this girl commented on the video, on my, I think it was my July long video. I was like, oh shoot, I still haven't done that. I have to do that for you guys because I completely forgot, which is so strange. My hair was dark and long in that photo, and it is now short and blonde. If you don't have any of these clips, I would get bobby pins, or sometimes you can just put the hair in your mouth, depends. I just use these because I have them. It's also easier if your hair is wet. Don't worry about the bottoms, it's only the top that matters. We're gonna brush it out. Perfect. You don't want it to be soaking wet, you just want it to be like damp and like, I don't know what the word is, but you want to be able to like move it around. Do the best middle part you can. Now for the actual tutorial, that was more prep. So you're gonna take just above your ear, depends how your hairline is, because mine like goes like that, so it's easier to like kind of scoop behind. But you just want to scoop behind like 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and you just want to have this part out and also a little down here. So you just want kind of like a big chunk of front pieces out. And then with this, we're just gonna clip it out of the way and hope it stays. Yeah, just clip this hair out of the way, and then this hair is clipped back. And we're just gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna undo this one. Holy, my roots are so dark. Kind of a hard part because you don't want to mix these front pieces. But basically, you're just gonna make a normal ponytail. Also gonna try and clean this up with your brush like this. Once you feel you have this figured out at the back, it'll just look like that. Take your elastic and make it into a ponytail. Tighten that guy up, and then after we'll clean up these baby hairs as well. Okay, once we have our ponytail, we're gonna take these guys out. This is when you bring in your mousse. I use Power Whip whipped foam. It doesn't really matter, you can use oil, mousse, the wax stuff. Spray my hand a little bit with my spray bottle, and it just makes it easier to put in your hair. You can also do the bottom now to get rid of those baby hairs. And you're gonna take a brush, hopefully it's a boar brush, and you can just start brushing this back. And that's how you're gonna get your slick back look. For these front pieces, I leave out, it's kind of like 3 sections. Leave out those pieces so I can cleanly do this. Just fully back on my head. We'll use this clip here. There's so many easier ways to do this. If I'm gonna do it as a tutorial, I'm gonna go super in depth. Just clip it up for now. Okay, now that we have the back sorted out, we're going to take out the clips and we're going to use a different elastic, and we're going to add these to the ponytail. So it can be kind of hard. I like to like pick the back hairs up, and then these should just come out clean. Perfect. I also like to use a wet toothbrush to soften things out if it's looking like super messy. Okay, this is when we're going to do the bun. So you have your little hairs. Most important, you want to make sure you can just still see this hairline. So we gotta scoop these back. For the bun, this is what I do. I'll show you. It's kind of messy. Now that we have these little spikes, you can kind of move them around, see what you like. Okay, so what I do for the bun, it takes a lot of cleaning up after. Then you're like, wait, what do we do with these front hairs? So I work outside, I don't want to have any hair in my face. So you're literally just gonna go like this. I hold this and brush this back so it doesn't look like I have a huge forehead. Because if I just brush this back, you're like, oh my god, Maya. I know. So again, brush this because it might be dry from the mousse. and slick that back. So now that we have this kind of like swoop motion, I'm gonna add some more mousse in one hand, spray it, and then we're just gonna add this to the front pieces. And then I'm gonna use the rest to clean up my bottom flyaways. So this is when you can use your toothbrush to fix these front ones. Depends how important these swoops are to you. For me, they're super important because my front hairs are blonde, so I already look pretty bald. And then you can just use the toothbrush, clean this up, and make sure you kind of have like a pattern back here. Because when you blend her, you can really see like a crossover. If you need, use a bit more mousse. This is like my glue. And then if you want, you can do this mousse on the ends of your hair so that they're more spiky. You can also use Got to Be Glued, but I'm not doing that one today because this works just as fine. Okay, and then I'm just gonna keep using my toothbrush for a bit. Okay, and then if it still feels like, oh my god, there's not enough little spikies, you can add another hair elastic and kind of go through it. If I'm just fixing the little spikes, I don't want to do more black elastics because they're pretty thick, so I just use these little thin round ones right there. This is a really important step if you kind of want like the 90s look. You grab like a quarter of the bun and put it around so it kind of gives like sections, because I don't like when it's just like a big one piece. So I kind of do it to like the edges, and then it gives like the messy 90s, what you see on Pinterest. Try and use clear elastics. I only have one pink left, so I'll just use that. And we'll use that in the front here. Oh my god. Actually, I might take out the pink because it's very noticeable. Okay, and then if you look, I'll just turn off cinematic. Okay, so we're just on video mode now, so you can kind of see the bun. The top, we kind of have like the different sections, and we still have some of our spikies, but not too much because you don't want to have like a huge. And I really like when it's really sectioned and messy, but it does make a beautiful slick back. And like, this is probably one of my best ones because I love the sections. It looks so much prettier. And then you can kind of just always fix this during the day. Okay, and that is basically how you do my 1 million impression famous slick back bun. But yeah, that is it. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that was helpful because this is like my favorite bun to do ever, and it's just like cute and messy, and I love it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next video, and thank you to the girl that commented. Her name's Destiny because I completely forgot about that, and I appreciate it.